Good morning, Dr. Kishan. I am Nur Syafiqah Binti Mohamed Saleh. My metric number is 154280. This slide will be a summary of my internship experience during my time at KCK Associates PLT. These are the areas that I'm going to cover in today's presentation. Without further ado, let's dive right into it. Before I begin my presentation, allow me to share this one quote from Immanuel Kant. Experience without theory is blind, but theory without experience is a mere intellectual claim. Thus, I took the internship period seriously so that I can absorb everything I should to be a good auditor in the future. I believe that internship is an integral platform for everyone to feel the real working life experience, and it is a good opportunity for students to learn and gain ample experience so that they can be prepared to enter the industry when the time comes. Executive Summary. This report acts as a guide for students in the industrial training program, providing them a taste of what it's like to work in the real world. There are 4 parts to conclude this final report. The first part will be highlighting the organizational structure of the firm, including the history and backgrounds of KCK and Associates PLT. The second part of the report will focus on the industrial functional areas, which are the functional and soft skills that I managed to learn and pick up during the 24 weeks period. The third part of the report is about the outcome that I have earned during this internship period. Then I will also be talking about the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. And lastly, a closure of what I have gained and achieved from this experience. The place that I got into is KCK and Associates PLT. It is an audit firm located at Jalan Perak and nearby to the famous tourist spot Rumah Piramli. KCK was founded in year 2001, and up to this date, they have more than 50 employed resources equipped with a wide variety of professional qualifications, experience, and capabilities dedicated to providing the client with quality services. KCK are operating from 3 branches, Jalan Perak, Prime, and Gurni. I did my internship at Jalan Perak, which is the headquarters of all. Have specialized knowledge, methods, and abilities in all areas of auditing, taxation, management consulting, and corporate strategies and planning as a result of years of experience in the field and serving clients with demands and backgrounds from various industries. They mainly offers auditing, tax consultancy, secretarial, and accounting services to different types of clients. Their clients consist of traders, poultry and vegetable farmers, pharmacists, medical service providers, professional firms, investment holding companies, hotel operators, food and beverage businesses, charitable organizations, manufacturers, etc. These services were separated into different offices. KCK and Associates offers the auditing and insurance services. KCK Consultancy offers taxation consultation. Key Secretarial offers secretarial services, and lastly, BT Accounting is where they did the accounting work. The audit department comprises of 2 offices which is located at level 2 and level 3 of the building. Level 2 is occupied by the senior team, while level 3 occupies the semi-senior and also the junior team. And I was located in the junior team at level 3. Let us take a look at the organizational chart for KCK and Associates PLT. KCK was founded by Mr. Koo, and currently they have 2 another audit partners, which is Mr. Raymond Khan and also Mr. Brian Teh. They also have 3 audit managers, which is Mr. Ng Kam Hong, Mr. Lim Cheng Han, and also Ms. Yap Mi Xuan. Mr. Lim Cheng Han is currently in the Pride office. The team is followed by the audit senior team, audit semi-senior team, audit junior team, and us the interns. During my internship, I was placed under Mr. Raymond's group and was supervised by Mr. Ng. While my other friend from USM, which is Azra, she was placed under Mr. Brian's group and she was supervised by Ms. Yap Mi Xuan. Industrial functional areas. The company has separated 3 audit teams in the audit department. There was senior audit team, semi-senior audit team, and lastly junior audit teams. I was assigned to the junior audit team. My role was to assist the auditors in preparing their working papers for certain part of the process, mainly income and expenses. Towards the third month of my internship, I was given the chance to finalize some clients' file, although it is just a dormant company. I've also tried to prepare and submit bank confirmation through the e-confirm platform, which is newly invented by the Malaysian Institute of Accountants. These are the functional skills that I'm going to talk about in today's presentation. First, self-management. During the internship time, I am constantly involved in self-managing situations. Normally, I was given a file to be completed within a week. The company has weekly job update, which requires us to absolutely use our time efficiently in completing the desired working papers. As I am also representing USN, it is important for me to always carry myself properly. An example is that when I was assigned to go for outside audit, the senior told me they usually try to complete all needed work as soon as possible, which is within 2 to 3 days. I was told to work smart rather than work hard. Next, quantitative skills. When examining the client's expenses, the ledger and profit and loss statements are checked to ensure they have the same amount. If there are any discrepancies, we are out to find out why there is a difference in the value stated. As an example, for sales and purchases, I will conduct tests of control, tests of details, and the cut-off test to make sure that the records is free from material misstatements and frauds. I will also look through client supporting documents such as payment vouchers, invoices to see whether there is any transaction that has been left out or double taken out. Next, communication skills. While I am dealing with clients, it finally hit me that the strong communication skills such as persuasion, fluency, and patience are among the qualities that is vital for an auditor. As we know, clients can be harsh and lack of understanding sometimes. Our fluency and choice of proper language will take the conversation to a better level and positive messages are more easily transmitted. It is crucial to process the communication when contacting clients through the audit queries too. This skill is also beneficial for me to engage with my colleagues at KCK and clearing review or queries given by the manager or audit partners. Next, teamwork skills. I am always involved to be working together with my senior colleague to complete the work. The senior will always delegate the work and usually I am responsible to prepare the working papers for expenses and income, and there are times that I have done creditors and debtors part as well. The senior taught me that I must ask for subsequent documents to ensure that the debt collectibility status of the client's debtor and creditors are assured. Assisting work has always acquired me a constant association between me and my senior colleague is a proof that team skills is necessary for us at KCK. Sometimes, when I have a doubt on my individual engagement, I will also ask the senior colleague and we will try to clear everything together. Computer skills. The auditing working papers are done through the system using the company's server. I can top up my computer skills as I carried out the work. I learned a few more shortcut keys to and the margin and standard setting for working papers and final reports. I also get to know the format of creating a prospectus while I was completing the task given my superior. Interpersonal skills. Being an audit trainee, it is vital for me to master a wide range of common skills, such as listening, conflict resolution, and collaboration, as I am always engaging with my colleagues and clients. Throughout completing the audit, I am constantly interacting with my managers and clients. Thankfully, I have never encountered any problems and managed to complete everything on time. The frequent interactions between us have improved my interpersonal skills to a better level. Creative and critical thinking skills. As my job requires me to engage in different types of clients and financial statements, it is important for me to be able to work independently sometimes. I cannot expect my seniors to always assist me in everything. I will always try to figure things out myself unless I felt helpless, then I will reach out to my senior colleagues. I realized that it is important to have the ability to effectively evaluate information objectively, consider few perspectives, and analyze complex situations as an auditor. problem-solving skill. As an auditor, the core to our job scope is to navigate a variety of situations that might arise in clients' business or financial statements to a tolerable level. During my working period, I have dealt with almost 20 clients and encountered with several different problems. The most common are lack of documentations, not replying to the queries in a stipulated time, and pressure to complete the audit earlier. The first step that I always take is to address the problem from its root. I will try to contact the client through different sources like an email, and I also notify the client through the WhatsApp. And I explain slowly to the client regarding my job scope and my job plan that I must follow in order to complete everything. And lastly, ethics. Ethics is a form of moral codes that guides the behavior of an employee at workplace, and it directly affects the job quality of an employee. When we love our job, we will unintentionally mind our ethical values in order to become a productive worker. That's how I manage myself throughout my internship experience. It has always been my dream to become an auditor, so when I finally got the chance, I find myself to always adhere to the rules stated unconditionally. It's always been my dream to become an auditor, so this internship opportunity is like a golden moment for me to finally experience the real situation of being an auditor. On the first day of my internship placement, there were only two of us, Azra and myself from USM. Both of us were placed in the audit department. We were brought to meet all the staff and make some introduction. We were placed together with the junior team but were separated by the groups we belong. I am in the E group under Mr. Raymond, while Azra is together with the A group under Mr. Brian. On the first half day, I am yet to be assigned any work as they are still repairing the laptop that was supposed to be mine. But I managed to learn some important tips, such as the different alignment format for working papers and audit reports. I was also taught on how to do cross-referencing, vouching, documentation format for working papers. I am also lucky because at that time, there's a senior who just finished preparing final, so I managed to join her to prepare the finals. On the first 2 months, I was only assigned with assisting work, where I got to work with my own senior audit staff. On the first few weeks, my task is to prepare working papers for expenses such as printing and stationery, tax fee, rental, salary, and etc. I am kind of disoriented and not sure of what I am doing, but I kept going no matter what. I am still adjusting myself to my new life and a bit reluctant to reach out to the senior staffs. I try to figure things out using what I have learned before to complete the task and pass my work to the seniors for review, and once I am starting to understand things better, I saw that the working procedure is slowly getting smoother. I would also like to thank my senior colleague for their understanding that I might work a bit slower as an intern, and they never urged me to complete a task immediately. They will always check on me throughout the day. Luckily, KCK regulated a systematic flow of audit process that is accessible for everyone, so I did not face any hardcore problems throughout the auditing process. Coming to the third month of my internship period, I am starting to receive individual tasks, whereby I was given a dormant company file to be audited. At first, I felt a bit pressure on my shoulder as I am not sure of where and how to start the audit work. After calming myself down, I approached Kak Ma, one of the junior auditors, for some assistance. She explained things roughly, and I jotted down everything that I could remember. I was told to reach out to Kak Farah for a clearer explanation, as she is one of the semi-senior staff that has been working at KCK for some time now. I went to Kak Farah and she guided me step by step of the procedure. She told me that usually once we receive an engagement work, the first thing to do is to contact the secretary and tax department to ask for the statutory and tax documents for the company. Since the other department needs some time to prepare the related documents, it is advisable to contact them first. Next, lucky me that I also had the chance to join the senior staff in performing outside audit engagement. At first, I felt a bit nervous because I don't know what to expect. But once Kak Farah did a walkthrough to me on the process, I felt a bit relieved. I learned that the outside engagement is no different from the usual engagement that we are doing, just that it was carried out at the client's pace. The only pressure are due to time and distance constraints. We must finish everything within a fixed schedule, normally around 2 to 3 days. Moreover, I also had the chance to go for a stock take. I went to a leather car cushion cover warehouse. I participated in the process as we did accounting and comparing the amount stated in client's list will allow a minimal difference. I experienced the stock take, whereby we look through the warehouse, we look for a particular color, we set out. We pick a random sample based on the stock take list that was given to us. We compare the prices stated in the list together with the one that we have, and also compare the amount stated in the list together with what we have audited. Let's take a look at this SWOT analysis. We will look for strengths first. Strong communication skills. Developing good communication to create a good relationship between colleagues aids in providing guidance and tips for performing work more excellently and efficiently. Hence, in the auditing process, we are always involved in discussions with others in order to seek conclusions from time to time. As an outcome, when performing audit work, discussing or seeking assistance from others to understand the problems or clarify any doubts will always save time and improve my performance, as well as help me to understand the method that is better suited to handle this type of problems. Next, exposure to real-world job situation. This internship term has broadened my eyes to real-world circumstances as a student learning auditing via book. It is more than the theories claim. My comprehension of auditing can be increased by knowing the full auditing process, from preparing an account to producing the audit report. I am also learned that audit work does not end with a narrow scope, but rather a combination of thoroughly verifying a few parts such as accounting and tax computation for clients. An auditor must be well versed in all aspects of the business. As a matter of fact, I will be able to apply all I learned at KCK in my future profession as an auditor. We will look for weaknesses next. Conventional auditing method. In KCK, the auditing is still done the old-fashioned way, using actual copies of working materials. We must prepare everything in the Lotus app and print all the working papers. I think it would be easier if they switched to a more recent auditing method, which is using an app. It is now easy to view everything through the server. Besides, it is more environmentally friendly to decrease the usage of papers. Because printing and documenting working papers takes time, the process will be simplified and accelerated. Next, compact job portfolio. KCK practices a weekly job plan, and usually they expect us to use 1 week to settle at least up to the first stage review. As an intern, I feel that the time is to be too short because I am still figuring things out, and sometimes clients require time to respond to my requests. Although I have not completed my duty for the week, I will receive a new project for the coming week, and the workload can sometimes be too daunting. Next, the opportunities. New network among co-workers and companies. The establishment of new network among co-workers and companies holds immense promise for fostering collaboration, innovation, and mutual growth. Such a network can serve as a dynamic platform for knowledge exchange, where individuals from diverse professional backgrounds can share insights, best practices, and fresh perspectives. By forging connections across various industries and disciplines, this network cultivates a fertile ground for cross-pollination of ideas, potentially leading to a creation of groundbreaking solutions and novel approaches to challenges. I I believe that the link that I was able to form during my internship would be beneficial to me in the future when I seek for jobs. And next, the other opportunities is to gain knowledge of cultural differences in the workplace. In today's globalized and connected world, workplaces are often composed of diverse teams representing a myriad of cultures, backgrounds, and perspectives. Recognizing and respecting cultural differences in the workplace is crucial for fostering effective collaboration and creating an inclusive environment. These differences encompasses communication styles, decision-making approaches, work habits, and even the perception of hierarchy. And lastly, the traits. The traits of clients. Navigating diverse client attitudes is a cornerstone of a successful client management. Adaptability and empathy emerge as indispensable traits in this context. Adept professionals possess the capacity to understand and relate to a wide array of client attitudes, from the cautiously skeptical to the enthusiastically receptive. Moreover, patience is a paramount. Allowing clients the space to express concerns and doubts fosters a sense of validation and builds trust. Beyond this, the ability to remain composed in the face of a challenging attitudes showcases a professionalism and reinforces the notion that the client's viewpoint is genuinely valued. And the last trait is working efficiently during peak hours. Mastering effective time management during peak hours is pivotal for maintaining productivity and composure in bustling environments. During these periods of heightened activity, prioritization emerges as a guiding principle. Skillful individuals adeptly identify tasks that demand immediate attention, ensuring essential objectives are met without succumbing to overwhelming pressure. Because most Malaysian companies close on December 31st, the month of July is the busiest. As a result, the burden is higher at that time. Clients constantly put pressure on auditors to produce audit reports on schedule. Yet, auditors lack the resources to do everything at once. As a closure, my internship experience at KCK has been an enlightening and rewarding journey that has provided me with valuable insights into the world of audit and accounting. I had the opportunity to immerse myself in various aspects of the audit process, from conducting substantive testing to assisting in the preparation of financial statements. This hands-on experience has not only enhanced my technical skills, but has also deepened my understanding on the significance of precision and meticulousness in the field. As I reflect on my time at KCK, I am confident that the lessons learned and the skills acquired will serve as a strong foundation for my future endeavors in the field of audit and beyond. The guidance and mentorship provided by the dedicated professionals has been instrumental in learning and my development. The experience has instilled in me a heightened sense of responsibility, a commitment to continuous learning, and a determination to uphold the highest standards of professionalism. And if I may add some recommendations, it would be to the company is to explore some digital tools and platforms, is to establish a mentorship program or knowledge sharing program with their employees, and also to establish a regular feedback loops between managers and employees so that they have room for improvement. And to USM, I would also like to suggest to USM to facilitate internships during the final semester of our academic progress so that it would be easier for us to continue working at the firm. I think that's all from my side, and thank you so much for your time. Have a good day.